All right. Welcome to YouTube, ladies.
Oh, no.
We got the meat on already.
Okay. Say hi.
We're going to be taking
All right. We are making soup today. These are my frozen yellow beans. They're either Gold Rush or Gold Mine. I don't know which kind. And there is no official recipe for this. Busha just says throw a bunch of stuff in a pot.
That's the way you do it.
So we're going to learn how on video today. So I just got here.
But the thing is, Stephanie.
Yes.
The thing is, I don't measure stuff.
I know.
When I put the vinegar in, I just pour it in. And I put sugar in, I pour it in. So I don't know about you making it because you have to taste it.
It will be interesting. All right. So, what'd you do first?
Up. It's 2 pounds of carrots.
2 pounds of carrots.
And 5 pounds of cut up
red
potatoes.
Kathy, those are for both pans. There's 5 pounds.
This is for a double batch.
For both pounds.
5 pans and 2 pounds.
But the 2 pounds of carrots for one batch and 2 for the other. Well, it's really like 2.5.
So I need 4 and 5 for a double batch.
Something like that.
All right. What else you got going on over here?
Okay, you put your excuse me.
They think they're going to sit there all
You put your country style ribs.
Country style ribs. How much?
Water. In the big pot I have 5, and in the little pot I have 3.
That's why I'm slow.
So 8 pounds for a double batch of country style
8
ribs.
ribs.
8 ribs.
8 country style ribs.
8 ribs themselves. Okay.
Yes.
Can I get
Because
some?
see how big
Yep.
they are? They're nice. They're very nice ribs.
I can't
too.
see how big they are. No.
Oh, they're
Pop one
real
out.
Nice.
Oh,
So
okay.
anyway, then you put them on, and just like any other soup, you just skim
And how long do you let it sit on there and cook?
till they're done.
The meat?
Till they're done.
That's been
Do you see why I'm videotaping this? So approximately how long?
We've had it on there.
This has been on for
And
about
waiting for
a
you to-
little over an hour.
Okay.
We've been on there and waiting for you to come, so that meat should be well done.
They are well done, and
Yeah, well,
this is,
wait a
you
minute
want
here.
them. You want them to because they're falling. You know,
Yeah.
you want them to come off the bones.
Kathy.
And then you put your beans in. What here?
Do it as you tell her as you're doing it. So.
I did.
Okay.
Better
So
not put this up.
now that all of the meat is cooked, you just add the beans first.
Yeah.
The beans have to go in,
The
and
beans have to
well,
go
usually
in.
all the vegetables together.
All the vegetables together usually? Okay.
Now, it's this
Sarah?
calendar.
I mean, Kathy.
That one. This one goes in the little one, and these 2 go in the big one.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of vegetables going in here.
Yes, it's gonna be good soup.
That's all right. We like that. Sure.
Mary, Kathy, sure. Whatever kids around.
All right. Pour them in.
I want you to take this meat out.
Oh, okay. Let's take that out first.
Put it out here. That's so you can cut it right there too. That's cool.
So before you put the vegetables in, you take your meat out.
Well, that's what we've been doing. So we cut it up so every bowl gets a piece of meat.
Oh, gotcha.
'Cause
Okay.
otherwise it'd be-
All right. So they're going to take the meat out and cut it. I have to go back home because they told me I did not bring enough beans.
No, you did not.
Open it.
All right. So I've got more in my fridge at home. I'm going to go home and grab those. And then we'll come back and watch the rest of it.
Then we can put this stuff in the colander and rinse them off. Shoot! What you doing?
I dropped a piece.
Oh, that's going to
Where'd
be
you
okay.
drop it?
It's in the soup.
In the soup?
Yeah.
Well, as long as it went in the soup and not on the floor.
No, I
right.
dropped it on in the soup. It was a big chunk, though.
Oh,
So if this recipe's not written down, where did it come from?
Brent's a good big boy. He'll have it.
Brad would hand that there, yeah.
My
He's a big
Busha.
boy.
Which Busha?
My Busha.
Well,
Mom's mom.
He come here the other
I
day.
only had one Busha.
yes.
He's gonna trim the bushes.
Oh, Brent did, yeah.
And I says, what bushes? Well, whatever you got here. So he went out and I says that rose bush I got, I think is on his last legs.
In the backyard?
It
Yeah.
had flowers in, but the flowers went,
Yeah.
and then there was no more, and looked like it was running wild. So
Ooh.
he trimmed it real nice. He trimmed it
Oh,
right
he
down.
did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was when
And
it
I
came
said,
back.
in the fall of the year, I'm gonna have it cut down again. Maybe next year it'll come up,
When
but I
it
don't
came
think
back, last couple times, it came back nice and tall. And
Yeah.
it
I
had
think it's been-
flowers.
I think
This
it's
year
more
it came back,
times.
it didn't grow as tall, and there was very few flowers.
All
Yeah.
right.
So. So,
How old do you think that rose bush is?
about 4 years.
How much?
No.
4 or 5 years.
That rose
Your
bush?
rose bush? It's older than
That
that.
one. But I'm just saying, when we cut it down.
Oh, yeah. No, how
When
old
you
is it
cut-
originally?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Right?
a
Yeah.
long time. But I just got it because we cut it down and it came up so nice next time.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it would come up at all. So,
It did.
but this is going to be a lot of beans for your
Yeah.
soup there.
This will be good.
Yeah.
Now, this is called butter bean soup, but these are not butter beans.
Well, they
What are
technically
they?
are.
They're wax beans.
They're what?
Wax beans.
Well, yeah, I was just saying
That's
right.
what the same thing.
Yeah, but the Polacks call it butter.
Polacks call this. That
That's
makes
right.
sense. A Polak
It's a
would call
Pol-
something by it.
It's a Polish dish.
Okay, and who taught you how to make it, Busha?
What?
Her mother.
My mother.
What?
Your mom taught you? Is there a recipe written down anywhere, or did you
No,
just
heck no. She didn't have recipes for stuff.
no?
That's where I got it.
First
She
in
doesn't. She never measured stuff either. That's
Well,
why I say like I use 2 sifters of flour.
that might have a yucky spot to cut out.
Yeah, it
Two
depends on the size
two
of the
sifters.
sifter. That's what Emily found out.
Yeah, she was gonna
Emily-
make some punch here one time, and she
Yeah.
called. She had my recipe. She took a picture
Yeah.
of it, and she's making. She says, "There's so much flour." Well, I went over there
Yeah.
and I looked and I sifter. What's this?
Yeah.
Her sifter is twice as big as mine. I
That's
said,
why people
"That's why
measure
there was so
things.
much- that's why there was so much flour.
All right. Well, good to know. So if I go to make your punchki recipe, come look at your size of your sifter
I got a
first.
I got a small sifter.
A
Yes.
small sifter.
So.
You can't find those very often anymore.
Sifters?
Yeah.
Oh, can't you? I've had that for so many years.
I need to
Maybe
get
the
one.
Small ones?
Mm-hmm. Just small
I've had-
handheld one.
I've had that so many years and I haven't washed it out that I got flour in it from. No matter what I made, it's got some of that flour in it, I think.
Well, that sounds very sanitary.
But you know,
Yeah.
I used to make everything from scratch.
Right.
Cakes and everything. I had so many recipes. They didn't have cake mixes like they do now.
Right.
And I know when I made a red cake, I made that before they even had cake mix. Or German
yeah?
chocolate.
German chocolate.
Yeah.
Well,
Brent
she
likes
made all
German
them from
chocolate.
scratch.
I
She
make,
never
I
used
make
wax.
all those from scratch. Now about the only one I make from scratch is a banana. I
Yeah.
don't even do that anymore.
Takes a lot of work.
Well, not only that, but I could put it in the oven, but I can't take them out
Right.
because I can't stand enough to get down to use 2 hands to get a hot dish out. So I can't bake. And I used to like to bake.
All right. So
Everything.
all these beans are going in the big pot. The
These are going to be
Yeah, the other one's done.
But I want to put them.
other one's done.
Give us that calendar. We're going to put them in
You gotta
there.
rinse them off.
Yeah.
Put them in there to wash them off. Yeah.
There's one she cut already. That's pretty easy. Oops, sorry. I threw the wrong part at you. I threw the snap part on you.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I pulled up these plants, so I don't have any more.
Dear.
What? That's not my job. That's Bush's job. I'm just telling
Well,
that.
then what'd you throw it in there for?
I don't know. I got ahead of myself.
And where?
She's yelling at me because I'm putting long ones in there.
She threw the long one in there. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. No can do.
All right, so these are almost done.
Whew.
It's taking us so many hands to do it today, and I was doing that by myself.
Yeah,
The last couple of times Siri was here. So,
that's why I'm videotaping it so I can
Let me tell
try
ya.
and make it by myself one time. We'll see how. You're right. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't want to taste test it all.
you know, what I do is I start first thing in the morning, I'll put the meat on first.
I think you need
Yeah.
to taste test this so that you know.
Well, so here's my question. I guess how much vinegar do you start with?
you pulled it in.
That's the first time you put any vinegar in it. Was
You
when
put
I
in-
did.
You put in 3 globs, remember?
3 globs. All right, so I'm
I
gonna
don't
say 3 globs looked like it was about maybe a cup
Okay.
of vinegar to start.
Yeah, it depends on how much you're making. That's how much vinegar you put in.
Yeah, you know that's true because you
With
used
this-
that. Now, are you good? The big pot. How
I
much
used
did you use?
3 glugs in the big pot and 2 glugs in the little pot.
Cup and a half of. in
With
the-
this
in
you
the-
have
A cup and a half for the
for the
bigger
big
one?
pot,
Okay.
right?
And then how much sugar do you think you've put in so far?
I put in.
Half
How
a
much
bo-
is
half a
that
bottle,
thing? Is
half a
that?
bottle?
Half a bottle?
Half a
Oh my
bottle.
gosh.
No, how much is this? Is this a half cup?
Well, next time you go
A
shopping,
third
give me
cup.
some.
A
Give me-
third of a cup.
No, this is a third cup, and I put like
Oh, you had more than that. I
2
think.
and a half of them.
But that was in a little pot.
So in the little pot, you put
This
almost a cup of
this
sugar.
might be more.
Yeah, I put a cup of sugar.
Did you add? And then we added a little more vinegar.
Yeah.
How much vinegar? I don't remember. How much did you put in the big
I
pot?
probably added about 3 tablespoons of vinegar to the small
That's
one.
all?
Yes. You told me 1 glug. 1 glug is 3 tablespoons.
I love
That's better than my recipe.
That's a new way for a measurement there. 1 glug equals 2 tablespoons.
1 glug is 3. You know?
3 tablespoons.
That's like my measuring flour in my sifter.
Yeah.
Apparently.
See, I'm
1
learning.
glug
I've learned
equals-
already. All
1
right.
glug equals 3 tablespoons.
Well, you know,
Okay.
my mother used to make it. She never measured anything.
No, she didn't.
And
Didn't
so I
matter
got
what
it from
sugar,
her.
She never measured anything.
If it's too thin, you add a little bit. If it's too thick, you add more. I mean, come on.
All
You
right.
have to use your judgment.
So when
Now,
you go to taste the soup,
yeah.
do you want to taste the vinegar or the sugar?
Yes.
It depends on what you want. If you like a little more vinegar, then. But if you like a little, now I like it the way it is.
It's
You
a
can
real good
taste a
mix
little
right
bit
now.
of
You want to
vinegar.
taste? Just take a taste so you know what it's supposed to taste like.
Well, no, I fix it like the way I like it now.
Well,
I like
that's
it after I've had it in my mouth where I can taste the vinegar then.
a little bit. You can
but
taste
not,
a little bit of the sugar and a little vinegar. You can taste
not
them
a
both
whole
in
lot,
there,
you know?
really.
Okay.
You can't.
You know,
But like
I
proportion-wise, you think there's a
You know
little
which-
bit more vinegar than sugar, probably.
I don't know. I never measure, I tell you. I told
This is why we're
Brent-
making a video.
I told Brent, I said, with this soup,
This video is not going
It's
to help
up to
you. Are
you
kidding me? You're
yourself.
going to laugh halfway through it all anyway.
well, I told him, it's up to you as to how you want it. If there's too much vinegar, add sugar.
Yep.
If there's too much sugar, add a little bit of vinegar.
Gotcha.
And it's for, everybody has their own different taste, you know?
Yep.
It's not always the same.
It's in your body.
Stephanie,
Yes.
do your share. Cut that meat up in pieces.
Yeah, the meat's got to get cut up.
Okay.
I'll take care of this.
What are you doing with sugar?
Put in here.
Oh.
Put the vinegar in. I'm
What? You can do it with the big pot. We're finishing up with that.
Okay.
How much nitrogen
Look, there's
is
my
there?
beans. These are dragon tongue beans. She does not want those. I gotta cut up this meat. I'll be back. Anna!
Because
Say hi!
because when you're asleep, just because of your other body parts, they move slower. Your memories in your brain, they move faster, which makes it more likely for them to collide with another memory, which happens to make a dream.
Is that true?
kid.
I don't know.
How are you supposed to know?
It sounds like he knows more than I do. He said it's not scientifically proven. So
Oh, this is Mason's explanation for dreams.
No, it's the biggest
All right.
mystery, and all scientists don't think of it.
So apparently you taste the soup over and over.
A touch of vinegar.
You want more?
butter
baby?
beans?
Just.
Do you guys like butter beans?
You don't even have
Just a
to if you
touch,
don't
huh?
want
I mean,
to. Not if you don't want to.
It was okay or
I
no?
think it could use a touch of vinegar, but it's pretty good.
I have a taste of vinegar in it before. That's why I put more sugar in.
you can ask her 50
Did she
questions.
ask me for my opinion and then go ahead and
Probably won't get it.
That sounds like it.
Give him a nursing book. I know. Let him ask you the question.
What do you think, Boosh?
Need more thing. More little tiny.
More vinegar. You want me to pour it? Do
Another glob.
you want me to pour it? You want me to pour it? All
Yeah, you can.
right.
I have no string in my hands, you know.
No, but it's not a glug, right? I'm just a
Just a glove.
one glug.
What is it?
Yeah, okay.
Is that a good glug? All
We'll try it and see. Yeah.
right, I'm gonna put this over here.
Try it and see.
All right. These are how Polish people measure things.
Now mix
Glugs.
it up.
Now mix it up. Okay. I haven't cut the meat yet, you know.
Yeah, cut the meat out. Cut two of them. and
Cut
put
two
it
of them
here.
in this one? Okay. All right, well then I'm gonna give you your spoon
I
back.
don't know how much two of them are going to be because this all cooks up together.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna cut meat again. Okay, Mom's taking over the meat because I was putting too fatty of pieces in. You do it in bite-sized pieces.
Yeah, well, you know, I never did before. I always had such big pieces.
Yeah,
When I said we cut them up, everybody gets a piece that way.
that sounds good.
I know.
Just cut a couple of them, Kathy, put it in this.
Algebra?
in here.
She wanted two of them in that other one.
Calculus?
Put them where?
In that one. Yep.
Yeah, well-
Calculus. Give him a couple years. How old are you? 8? You're 8?
Yeah.
And you know algebra already?
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to.
Heat in, cover it with water, and
Yep.
let it cook for about an hour and a half.
Because you have to skim it first.
And then you gotta
If you
skim
put a
it
cover on it, the
like
skim
you would
goes
with
all
any
over.
normal soup.
Correct. So I'm
Right,
gonna
let's
put
give
it on. I'm gonna put enough meat in or water in to cover all the meat.
Yeah,
Let it go, and I'm gonna skim it.
Yeah.
you skim it.
off good.
Okay.
Then you add. Then you
You
take
add one of
take
those
Take the meat out.
Take the meat out and add your cut up vegetables. Your
Okay.
potatoes, carrots, and beans.
Okay.
And then you let them cook till they're done.
What's to done mean?
Till they're tender.
Till they're tender. So not very long.
Steph, you know, Terry and I, the last time we made it, we had the vegetables, beans and potatoes and that. We cut it all up the night before.
Yeah.
So then when I got up the first thing in the morning, I put the meat on.
Yep.
Well, by the time she comes, she never comes before 11.
Right.
By the time she comes, it was ready to put the vegetables in already.
Perfect. You just
And
dumped them in.
We just took the meat out and put the vegetables all in.
Okay.
And after,
Add salt
so
and pepper.
It was, it's a lot easier that way, simpler.
Right. How many glugs of salt do you add?
I just sprinkled it like that.
Just a little bit of salt then. A little bit of pepper. Salt and pepper.
To taste, yes. And then if you find later after it's done and you want to add a little more, add a little more.
All right. Well, that turns out looking like this.
Then you put in your after you got all that and it's all cooked, then you start mixing your vinegar, let it cook, then you add your sugar and to taste.
That's
Yeah.
the
And then that's all to
And
taste.
I taste so much that I don't have to have supper.
Okay.
That's my lunch.
That's-
So now we're just going vinegar and sugar back and forth. This
Well, that
one
one's
we've
done.
proclaimed good.
The only trouble
This
is you
one they're
gotta
still
taste-
tasting it. So that one needs more vinegar. How do you thicken it?
There is
Like
cornstarch up there.
cornstarch. And
You're gonna use cornstarch?
No, there's there.
Where's the thing?
That batter bowl?
Too big.
Is that better, Boosh?
Hmm?
Is that one better?
Yeah, you have to thicken it
Okay.
quite a bit. Make quite a bit because we got it for 2 pans here. Well, I may have to make another.
Quite a bit, she says.
Yeah, we can make for each pan. We'll have to make our own. I guess. There's something missing. Something missing. What do you want?
Glob of that.
Sure.
We're gonna teach
You
Ava
know,
how
don't
to.
you? Okay,
Got it? All right.
Oops.
This is 4 generations. Ava, me, my mama, my Boosha.